Mise en scène. So how are we going to use costume in our music video?
Okay, well, to attract our audience, I think our audience are looking for the typical indie artist. So he's gonna look fashionable, but he's gonna be quite chilled, if you know what I mean. So maybe a leather jacket with a t-shirt and jeans would appeal to our audience. What do you think?
I think just the same, maybe a bomber jacket too, or do you know those really long coats, duster coats?
Yeah.
Those would look quite nice, and like having some nice boots, whether they're black or brown, would go quite well, black jeans. And then for the female, I think she should sort of be like still quite trendy, but going for like sort of like black jeans, white top, nice flowy, just show like the feminine, and also we want to attract the male gaze. So,
exactly.
Yeah, so not too much, but something that would just show how nice she looks, and then sort of it will represent. How do you think our outfit's going to represent, James and his band and who he is?
I don't really know. His outfit is just going to show him as an indie artist. I think that's the best we can say about that one. What do you think?
I guess it just represents him as a trendy, up-to-date kind of guy.
And a young lad.
Who can be seen shopping at where our audience shops, Tottenham, Burton, all those sorts of places.
Exactly.
And then to communicate our narrative, like, which things should sort of do to show that?
Well, I think all the way through we need to follow the storyline of the lyrics. So we need to really listen to the lyrics and then adapt our video to what they are, basically. So we've got to keep up with the love story and how he's feeling compared to how she's feeling.
Definitely.
So how do you think we're going to create a mood and atmosphere?
Through the costume, I think that can be done quite well in the fact that our editing will also help that. Like, the type of costume they'll be, it's quite relaxed, chilled, especially throughout the scenes. We're going to sort of have the same type of clothing, so it's still going to be something that a sixth former or a uni student would be wearing, especially in the different situations that go through it. And I guess our clothing doesn't really change that much, even though we're going to try and make the video quite climactic in a way, and we just want like calm atmosphere and relaxed.
I mean, what we could do is, through the girl, we could put her in different outfits for each date. So say if they went to a coffee shop, she might put a nice top on, and it just shows that she's making an effort for him. Same for the boy, obviously. So I think that would work quite well.
And then how should we use our props to, show various sort of stuff?
Okay, so the type of props we can use for the audience is, well, obviously I think we should have him playing a guitar, because that makes it obvious that he's an indie artist, and we can use it in different scenes when it's just him singing about how he feels. I mean, also if they went on a date, he could bring some flowers or chocolates just to show how he feels about her. What do you think?
I think those are great ideas, and it's sort of like it's entertaining for the audience, because we want to sort of rope them into this love story, and we want to make them feel excited about what's going to happen next, or is he going to surprise them anyway? Like, how is she going to react? So all these props will help create that feel of the music video, and I guess it helps communicate our narrative on that fact this is a love story, one that may not go the right way, or it could. And it's just, we want the audience to be in on the ride, so the props it will just be from like surroundings, and just make it just there for them. Like, we don't want to look like we've tried too hard to make a scene work.
So the audience feels that they're with them.
Yeah, that's definitely a theme we're going to go for.
Okay, so what do you think about the lighting and the colour? How are we going to put that in our music video?
I think for a lot of our scenes, what we want to do is use natural light as much as possible. Obviously, depending on the time we're shooting the schedule, we use what's most appropriate, but natural lighting is something that we've seen quite a lot in music videos, especially indie ones, is that they try and use what's there, and the feel of the music video is shown through the lighting and the colour. So we'll keep it simple, quite basic, but if the lighting, extra artificial lighting's needed, we'll use it. But it's sort of like can be quite symbolic for the audience themselves that it's natural light, because it's sort of just romantic in a way. And
it's almost realistic, them being able to see the lighting that we use. But if we did decide to use artificial lighting, maybe if he's feeling down one day, we could just dim the lighting, or if they're having a wonderful date, we can make it really light. Like, we can play with that sort of stuff.
And we can definitely do, especially in the scenes of the two of them together in the present time, lighting can be a huge factor on like what's changed.
And showing how they're feeling.
And facial expressions, the whole lot. And so, on the whole idea of facial expression, like the makeup for the girl, what do you reckon we should go for?
I think the makeup for the girl should be quite simplistic. I don't think we should make her look like she's going all out of her way to look amazing. I think she should look like she feels comfortable to be around him, almost like they're more friends than in a relationship. What do you think about that?
I think that's a really good idea, and we want her to be the girl next door. We want her to be someone the guys will fall in love with, the girls we want to be, and a lot of people these days don't want things that are not very natural. So if we go for that basic look, it's
kind of hippie, laid back,
relaxed,
and one of the lads, that kind of look.
Exactly, and we just we'll just keep it natural as possible, and it will make her quite a likeable character for the audience in whole.
So, what do you think about the locations? Where do you think we should do most filming for dates and all of what he's feeling?
Bearing in mind who our target audience is going to be and the type of income, and just making it more appealable to them and attract them, I think our location should be quite things that they're used to being around. Maybe a coffee shop, a library, just anywhere in public that's sort of like where two friends can hang out, but we show this interest that the artist has on the girl. And then I guess as her own individual scenes, what we can do is try and show the audience what he fell in love with the most, and like where they recreated all the memories that they shared together. And I guess that's the most important thing when it comes to this music video, is that we use the lyrics to portray this love story, that
how they're feeling
and how kind of one-sided it is. Like, where else can you sort of imagine this music video taking place?
Well, I think your ideas are really good. Like, the idea of the coffee shop can be shown as two friends going to a coffee shop, but maybe we could show it as him thinking he's on a date at the coffee shop. I mean, you can show two sides of what they're feeling for all the locations you said. I mean, maybe we could do a shot of them by the water, just looking over, maybe him skimming rocks. I mean, we could do anything that you could think that you'd see two friends doing.
And I guess it's just staying to that simple idea that we want to portray in this music video.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would also help create the atmosphere.